Welcome into Texas softball on LHN. Today, the second-ranked Longhorns take on the Ragin' Cajuns of Louisiana in the Longhorns' opening game of the Lone Star Invitational.
But she throws hard, 68 to 70 miles an hour. Multi-level rise will also mix in a changeup. One of the best freshmen in the country.
And we are underway between the Longhorns and Louisiana, and immediately snaring that at second is the captain. One away now as Cavan gets ready to face Maya Davis, who is bumped down to the 2 spot. Ragin' Cajun swinging early, and that one will bounce off the track and the wall. Maya Davis is in there with the double with 1 away here in the first.
And I will... There it is. Damrow answers with the strikeout in this inning.
2 away now for Alexa Langoliers, the junior from Keller. Again, swinging early are the Ragin' Cajuns in the count. And that will do it for the top of the first inning. The sophomore lefty. Back up the middle, scooped up and over to first. 2-1 on the way from Riasetto to center field. Davis on the run and off of her glove. Mia Scott rounding second. She's digging for third, and Scott is in there with a big hit here in the first.
To put that at the knees on the corner against a hitter like Stewart, got to be careful.
4-pitch walk.
Texas doing a good job as Stewart takes second base of taking some of these close pitches and making Riasetto work. I go ahead and put her at first base and pitch around her simply because creates the bases loaded situation, makes it easier for your defense to potentially turn 2.
She does that, and the bases will be loaded for the transfer from Notre Dame, Jolie Mitchell. Mitchell off the glove of the shortstop Elistad, and Texas will score the first run of the game.
It's a little jammed on this pitch. Riasetto makes a good pitch. Jolie didn't get all of it, but again off the glove of Elistad and out to center field. Going to score the first run of the game for Texas. Unfortunate for Louisiana's defense. 2 balls in the air in this inning have been off their gloves.
That one snared over at third by Rowe, on to second for 1, and the double play pulled off by the Ragin' Cajuns. They will face this Texas team again on Sunday in the final game of the Lone Star Invitational. Piscos takes the 1-2 to right. Ashton Maloney is there. Long time. Doesn't hurt that offensively. She came in hitting .320 as well. Skies this one to shallow center and hauled in by Washington. Fights back in the count with the strikeout. A 1-2-3 inning worked by the freshman. Second strikeout of the contest for Tegan Cavan. Here's Alyssa Washington, ready to lead off the second.
Yeah, they know they have a tough schedule. That
Washington sends one just fair and will hold up at first to start the bottom of the second. That up with another unreal offensive start by freshmen like Henry and Katie Stewart. That one bobbled at second. The scoop to the bag in time. They get 1.
Louisiana defense has to take care of the ball. That ball hit her actually out of the box, and she's going to be called out. See if Texas ends up questioning this or just letting it go. Maloney tries to lay down a bunt, and looked to me like she was in the box.
No challenge. Bella Dayton up, the runner going, the throw on to second in time. They get the freshman Caden Henry.
And Valdez is known for her arm back behind the plate to first base. As a catcher, you're thinking, run on me, just try it. Valdez steps up and gets Henry out. 2 defensive plays.
It's going to be a heck of a matchup. Ragin' Cajun Samantha Grader leading off the top of the 3rd inning, gets a hold of one to left field, but dies down in the glove of the freshman Henry. And not necessarily being an ace, whatever it may be. 1-2. Got her. Strikeout number 3.
To continue to rise out of the zone. Instead, it slid across the plate a little bit through the zone for a strikeout.
Cavan makes quick work of Maddie Hayden. Another 1-2-3 inning work by the freshman. To the 3rd inning. See if they can duplicate that 10-run 3rd. As Dayton fouls one off.
Before he got to Texas, when he was at Oregon for so long, just a really nice balance of power and speed. Even his last year, close pitch there, good take, but his last year in 2018 at Oregon, that team had 78 home runs and
Scott, that will find its way to right field, and Dayton will head to 3rd. Texas with runners on the corners.
Coach White said about Mia Scott, she always...
And Scott will just trot on over to 1st. They tried to surprise Dayton over at 3rd, but she got back in time.
Just a little at these corners with and not getting the call.
Stewart back up the middle, and that will make its way to center field. Texas scores not 1 but 2 runs. The freshman Katie Stewart making it a 3-0 Longhorns lead.
Riaceto has to come more up in the zone to Stewart just to try to get herself back into the count. Good piece of hitting by Stewart, just driving it right back up the middle.
Well, the second
to RBI.
Sorry, this
and would get targeted, but wanted to work her way back into making that cold zone a strength.
backhanded up the arm of Langoliers, recovers in time to get Atwood.
And that's in all parts of the game, just to try to make the most of your at-bats, of your starts, of your pinch hit opportunities.
Mitchell takes one to left center. The leaping grab made by Davis in center field. What a play by Maya Davis. Another base hit for the Longhorns. Number 6 of the contest.
Injuries, so just looking to find that confidence back again in the circle like she did, like Coach Glasgow saw from her at Florida her freshman year.
Alyssa Washington, that one backhanded by Elistad over at short. And so Delbray gets the job done with Texas.
Those are 3 games that they missed out on in Clearwater, but got the 2 wins, one against Tennessee and one against Stanford.
Strikeout number 4 for Cavan, 1 in each this season so far, but the pitching staff has been so good and the defense strong as well, though Martinez couldn't get to that one. Another K for Cavan.
I mean, just going.
Here's Sophie Piscos. Shallow center, Dayton underneath it. Texas gives up a single, and that is all. It remains a 4-run game. In all
Coaches to play a little game on him, but
I've seen her interviewed. She's got some serious confidence. No fear is right as that one skied to right field. Finally came down in the glove of Grader. Squads, Texas, Stanford, Louisiana, and the Rams of Colorado State. Ashton Maloney drops one into the gap.
Yeah, look, we got to push this team a little bit. And if you want to be the best, you've got to play the best.
Done that so far this season. Dayton to left. 2 away.
Because the ultimate goal for a team like Texas is to not only grab a top 16 seed.
A couple of years ago, had that magical season, helping Texas reach the finals of the Women's College World Series as Scott to shallow center, and charging in was Maya Davis to make the grab. Texas strands a runner, still a 4. Tegan Cavan back out there in the circle. They haven't kept her in past the 5th so far this season as Martinez is there. It will be interesting to see. One taken to right center by Allred. On the run is Maloney.
Well, and you have to believe, too, that Patty Ruth Taylor, who
1-2 on the way from Cavan. There is another strikeout for the freshman, number 6 on the night. Still yet to walk a batter.
for an arm.
Off to a great start in her Texas career and earns another walk, her team leading 9th of the year. That average plummeting to 640. Swinging away at that one. Nice grab in foul territory by Hayden. Stewart tags and slides in just in time.
Such great base running, and you
Skies that one into foul territory. Rowe is there.
And that's something that you haven't seen Texas do very often, is get themselves out.
He had the offseason wrist surgery, has just one hit this year. She's trying to round back into form, and obviously the lineup is loaded. That one backhanded by Elistad, but couldn't make a play. Injury, ankle injury, one to her knee as well. Mashes one to deep left field, and it dies down right in front of the wall. As well as FSU, but Mike White said signing her was mission number 1. And she induces the pop-up.
Yeah, that's a good quote from called changeup, which White liked that.
Aggressiveness by Maddie Hayden, and a quick 2 outs. 7. 1-2 on the way. Davis over to Mia Scott. Texas's defense strong this year as well. 3 of those 4 runs coming in the 3rd inning, and that has held up. Skies one to left, and Hayden is there. You have to hand it to Lexi Delbert. Right around a career 260 hitter. The junior from Humble. Davis is there.
It's been a quick game. You can tell the difference that the action clock makes seconds once you get the ball to get on the pitching rubber or to get into the box.
Base knock for Dayton.
And then that last 10 seconds you have to deliver the ball. So
it's made a difference this year, absolutely. Seems like fewer conferences in the circle as well. And of course the offense exploding this year throughout the nation. Mia Scott part of that offense as Dayton slides into 3rd. Now Scott is caught in a rundown. Dayton will head home. The throw way off target, and Texas makes it a 5-0 lead.
Texas offense can score. Bella Dayton gets that single. She gets on and then knows that she's going to go 1st to 3rd. She didn't slow down at all. And then they found Mia Scott caught in between 1st and 2nd. Louisiana chooses to throw home to get Bella Dayton. But the speed up at the top of the lineup for Texas can cause a lot of havoc. And this is a prime example of that. Pushing the envelope and pushing another run across the board.
Campaign. Dribbler. Here we go. Louisiana will be down to their final 3 outs of the contest as Texas extends their lead. An incomplete game. Long as she had gone was 5. That went off the bat of Sam Rowe, handled by Mia Scott. We talked about at times the Texas defense early in the year looking different from years past. That's an unreal number, 60 pitches. They get 61 now with 1 out to go.
I mean, last weekend in Clearwater, the games were so long, I feel like 60.
His goes to left field. Henry is underneath it. Tegan Cavan, the freshman of the Longhorns, have shut out Louisiana 5-0.
Just like the way that Texas is finding different ways to win. No home runs for Texas in this game, but scoring in 3 different innings and led by the freshman in the circle who went right at these hitters, wasn't phased at all with their aggressiveness in the first inning. And the way she threw her rise ball and mixed in her changeup, she just was masterful.